morning students. Hope you are all good. So today we will solve our long answer type question of our chapter section formula. So now our first question, if the points 3, 2, 6, 3, x, y and 6, 5 when joined successively produce a parallelogram. So here we have to find this point xy, which means we have to find the value of x and y. So first draw a parallelogram and name it as P, Q, R, S. Now suppose the coordinate of the point P is 3, 2, Q is 6, 3, R, x, y and S is 6, 5. Now the two diagonals PR and SQ intersect at a point O. Okay? Then we know that this point O divides this line segment PR at a ratio 1:1, which means O is the midpoint of the diagonal PR and also O is the midpoint of the diagonal SQ, which means this one point O also divides this line segment SQ same at 1:1 ratio, which means O is the midpoint of SQ. Or we can write SO equals to OQ. The RO equals to PO. Now suppose, assume that P is the midpoint of the diagonal SQ. Then we know that by formula that if B is the midpoint of SQ and the coordinate of S and Q are 6, 5 and 6, 3, then the coordinate of the point B will be x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Right? So here x1 is 6, x2 is also 6, which means 6 plus 6 by 2, 5 plus 3 by 2. 6 plus 6, 12 by 2, 6, 5 plus 3, 8 by 2, 4. So the coordinate of the point B, which is the midpoint of SQ, is 6, 4. And again assume C is the midpoint of the diagonal PR. Then again we know that the coordinate of C will be x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So here x1, value of x1 is x plus y1 3 by 2, y plus 2 by 2. So this is the coordinate of the point C, right? Now here look at this diagonal. Look at this picture. Here O is the point of intersection, right? Which means the point O, which is the midpoint of SQ and also the midpoint of PR, which means this point B and C same. And when two points are same, which means the abscissa of these 2 points also same and also the ordinate of those 2 points same, which means, now let me explain you. When we say that 2 points, suppose here B and C are same, which means the x coordinate of these 2 points B and C are same, and also the y coordinate, which is the ordinate of these 2 points, are also same. Only in that case we can say that B and C, these 2 points are same. Now here this coordinate, this is the coordinate of the point B and this is the coordinate of the point C. Now equate these 2 coordinates, because here we know that midpoint O is same for SQ and PR. So here equate x plus 3 by 2 with the abscissa of the point B, which is 6, which implies x plus 3 equals to 6 to the 12, implies x equals to 12 minus 3, which is 9. And also equate the ordinate of these 2 points, which is y plus 2 by 2 equals to 4. Again cross multiply, so 2 4 is 8, y plus 2 equals to 8, implies the value of y equals to 8 minus 2, which is 6. So hence the value of x and y are 9 and 6, which means this point xy, point R, the coordinate of the point R is 9, 6. Next question. Here P is a point on the line segment AB such that line segment AP is equals to 3 into line segment PB. If the coordinates of A and B be 3, minus 4 and minus 5, 2 respectively, then we have to find the point P, which means we have to find the coordinate of the point P. So here first consider point A, and coordinate of the point A is 3, minus 4, and consider another point B, coordinate of the point B is minus 5, 2. Now draw a line segment AB. Here P is a point on the line segment AB. So consider point P on the line segment AB. Now look at here. The ratio is AP equals to 3 PB. So here AP equals to 3 PB, which implies AP by PB equals to 3 by 1, right? So from here you can write AP is 2 PB equals to 3 is to 1. So from here get our ratio m is to n, right? We know that we denote the ratio as m is to n. So here m is to n is equals to 3 is to 1, which means m, the value of m is 3 and the value of n is 1. Now we have to find the point P. Now our 2 points, coordinate of the 2 points are 3, minus 4 and minus 5, 2, and we also know the ratio m is to n. Then by section formula we can also deduce the point P by applying the formula what? M into x2 plus n into x1 by m plus n, and y, ordinate of the point P, is equals to m into y2 plus n into y1 by m plus n. So apply the formula. Suppose the coordinate of the point P is x comma y. Then the value of x is equals to m into value of m is 3. So 3 into x2. So here x2 is minus 5 plus n into x1 which is 3 by m plus n. 3 plus 1. 3 5s are minus 15 plus 3 1s are 3 by 4. So subtract 3 from 15, we'll get here minus 12 by 4 which is equals to minus 3. And also y equals to again m into y2. So m into y2 is 2 plus n into y1. Here y1, value of y1 is minus 4 by again m plus n. Now 3 2s are 6 minus 4 1s are minus 4 by 4 which is equals to 6 minus 4, 2 by 4. You can also write it as 1 by 2. Here the value of x is minus 3 and the value of y is half, which means the coordinate of the point P is minus 3 comma half. Here our answer. Find P. So here the coordinate of the point P is minus 3 comma half. Is it clear? So now our next question. Here P, Q, R are the vertices of a triangle. Okay. Find the coordinate of the point of intersection of its side PR and the bisector of the angle Q. So first draw a triangle with vertices PQR. Here the coordinate of the point P is 2, 5. Excuse me. Q 1, minus 2 and R 4, 7. Now here first the bisector of the angle Q. So first draw a bisector of the angle Q. Suppose and name this point of intersection, name this point as S. Okay. Now look at here. This point is the point of intersection of its side PR and the bisector of the angle Q. So here we have to find the coordinate of the point S. So first, do you know the theorem related to the bisector of the angle of a triangle? This bisector S divides this line PR in a particular ratio or in a particular proportion. So here the proportion is PS by SR is equals to PS by SR equals to PQ. This line segment or this side of this triangle PS by SR, PS by SR is equals to PQ by RQ. If you write PS by SR equals to RQ by PQ, it will give us wrong answer. Okay. So the particular way of this proportion is P is this line segment P is by SR is equals to PQ by RQ, or you can also write it as P is this line segment by PQ equals to SR this line segment by ARQ. Both are same. Okay. So here consider this proportion, which means the line segment P is to SR equals to PQ is to RQ. We know that here PS is to SR is nothing but our ratio M is to N. So we have to find the value of PQ and RQ. Now we know the coordinate of P and Q. So we can also find this line segment PQ by what? By distance formula. We have to find the distance between these two points. So here PQ is equals to x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square under root x1, which is 2, minus x2 1 square plus y1, which is minus 5, plus minus 2 square. Minus 1, so 1 square plus minus 5, sorry, here minus y1 minus y2 whole square. So minus 5 minus, here minus 5 minus of minus 2, which means minus 5 plus 2 square is equals to 1 square, which is 1, plus 2 minus 5 plus 2, which is minus 3, and minus 3 square is equals to 9, which is equals to root over 10. Next we have to find RQ. Again we know the coordinate of R and Q, 4, 7 and 1, minus 2. So again find distance between these 2 points. So again x1 minus x2 square, which is 4 minus 1 square plus y1 minus y2 square. So 7 minus of minus 2, which is 7 plus 2. 4 minus 1, 3 square plus 7 plus 2, 9 square, which is equals to 9 plus 81, root over 90. So here our ratio is root over 10 is to root over 90. We can also write root over 90 as 9 into 10, right? And we know that root over 9 is 3, so you can write 90 as 3 root over 10. So here our ratio is 1 is to 3. Divide these two numbers by root over 10. We will get here 1 is to 3. So here our ratio M is to N is equals to 1 is to 3. Now we know these 2 points, coordinate of these 2 points P and R, and also we know the ratio, which is M is to N equals to 1 is to 3. Now by section formula we can also find this point S, and clearly this point S lies between P and R, which means this point S divides this line segment PR internally at ratio 1 is to 3. So now suppose the coordinate of the point A is x comma y. Then the value of x is equals to again m into x2, which is 4, plus n into x1, which is 2, by m plus n. 4 ones are 4 plus 3 twos are 6 by 4. So 10 by 4. Now reduce this fraction, divide by 2, we'll get here 5 by 2. And the value of y equals to m into y2, which is 7, plus n into y1, which is minus 5, by m plus n. 7 ones are 7, 3 fives are minus 15 by 4. This is equals to 8 by 4. Minus 8 by 4, because here the sign of 15 is negative and 15 is more than 7. So here our answer is minus 8 by 4. Now divide 8 by 4, 4 to the 8. So here the value of y is minus 2 and the value of x is 5 by 2. So the coordinate of the point A is 5 by 2 comma minus 2. So here our answer. Find the coordinate of the point of intersection, which is S, and the coordinate of S is 5 by 2 and minus 2. Here this one is easy. Look at here. If the points PQR are collinear and Q be the midpoint of the line segment PR, then find the value of A and P. Now you know that these 3 points are collinear. What does it mean? It means these 3 points are in a same straight line. So first draw a straight line, any straight line, and these 3 points PQR are on this straight line. And also it is given that Q be the midpoint of the line segment PR. So here Q is in between P and R, right? Now coordinate of the point P is A comma 1, coordinate of the point Q is 1 comma B, and coordinate of the point R is minus 2 comma 11. Now by midpoint theorem we know that if the coordinates of P and R are A comma 1 and minus 2 comma 11, then the coordinate of the midpoint, which is Q, should be A plus or minus 2 by 2 comma 1 plus 11 by 2. Here A plus of minus 2 by 2 comma 1 plus 11 by 2, which means A minus 2 by 2 and 11 plus 1 12, 12 by 2 6. Now the coordinate of Q is 1 comma B, and here the coordinate we get A minus 2 by 2 comma 6. Now these 2 points are same, right? Which means the coordinate, x coordinate is 1 is equal to the x coordinate of the point Q, which is A minus 2 by 2, and the ordinate of this point is B, which means B is equal to 6. So here A minus 2 by 2 is equals to 1. Now again cross multiply, A minus 2 equals to 2, which implies a equals to 4 and the value of ordinate b is equals to 6. So here we have to find the value of a and b, right? So here our value of a is 4 and the value of b is 6. So here our last question. Find the ratio into which the line segment obtained by joining the points 4, 5 and 7, minus 1 is divided by the straight line 5x plus 4y equals to 4. So here we have to find the ratio. Now consider, let the ratio m is to n. M is to n, okay? Now these are the 2 points 4, 5 and 7, minus 1. Now here the point of intersection. Now look at here. The straight line 5x plus 4y equals to 4 can divide this line segment either this way or this way, right? In that case, this point of intersection divides this line segment of these 2 points internally, because in that case the point is in between these 2 points 4, 5 and 7, minus 1. But in this case the point is here, not between these 2 points, which means in this case the point divides this line segment externally. So we don't know, right? So first consider the ratio is m is to n. Then the coordinate of the point of intersection, suppose P is the point of intersection. Okay? Then the coordinate of P x equals to the same formula, m into x2 plus n into x1. Now here we don't know that this point P divides the line segment internally or externally. So apply the formula of internally. Okay, suppose this point P divides this line segment internally. That's why we are applying here 7m plus 4n by m plus n. And also y equals to again m into y2, which is minus 1, plus n into y1, which is 5 by m plus n. So here minus m into minus 1 minus m plus 5n by m plus n. Hence the coordinate of the point P 7m plus 4n by m plus n, and value of y is minus m plus 5n by m plus n. Okay? Now this point P also lies on this straight line 5x plus 4y equals to 4, because P is the point of intersection of this straight line and the line segment of these 2 points. So here this point P also lies in this straight line 5x plus 4y equals to 4, which means this point P here this point P also satisfies this equation 5x plus 4y equals to 4. Okay, now consider this equation 5x plus 4y equals to 4. Now here the value of x is 7m plus 4n by m plus n plus 4 into value of y is minus m plus 5n by m plus n equals to 4. Here 5 m plus n, m plus n. So consider m plus n and multiply 5 with 7m plus 4n. So 5 7s are 35m plus 5 4s are 20 plus 4 into minus m minus 4m 4 into 5n plus 20n equals to 4. Now 35m minus 4n. 31m to 20n plus 20n, which is 40n, is equals to 4m plus 4n, cross multiply. Next, consider 31m minus 4m in left hand side and 4n minus 40n in right hand side. Now 31m minus 4m. 27m equals to 4n minus 40n, which is minus 36n. So here implies m by n equals to 27m, right? And 36n. So minus 36 by 27. Now reduce this fraction. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6 and 3 9s are 27. Again divide by 3, 3 4s are 12 and 3 3s are 9. So here ratio is minus 4 is to 3, which means now the ratio m is to n, the value m is to n equals to minus 4 is to 3, which is not possible. The negative value of a ratio minus 4 is not possible, which means the point P divides this line segment externally at ratio 4 is to 3. This negative sign implies that the point P, the point of intersection P, divides the line segment and the straight line at a ratio 4 is to 3. Last part I delete korte hobe. So here this negative sign implies that this point P divides this line segment of these 2 points externally. What? Externally. Which means if this is the 2 point, (4, 5) and 7, minus 1, then the straight line 5x plus 4y equals to 4 divides this line segment externally, not in between these 2 points. Okay, is it clear? So that's all for today. In our next class, we will continue with new chapter. Thank you, students.